John Cena and Randy Orton just dropped some very exciting news, so we'll see what that's about. We'll also check out what's going on with the Wyatts, Mysterios, and more. Starting things off with some pretty interesting news and notes coming from the Wyatt Sicks. We previously spoke about how Uncle Howdy will have his first ever match coming up on Raw against Chad Gable. But some other big news has happened for the Wyatt Sicks since that announcement was made. One of the very first things fans have noticed was the full entire takedown of every single WWE.com superstar profile page of every Wyatt Sicks member. If you visit WWE's website and attempt to get on the superstar page of any of the current Wyatt members, you'll be greeted with an error page telling you that you're not authorized to view this page. That error message pops up for Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, and Dexter Lumis. The message will also pop up even in the WWE alumni section, where Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas's profile page are still at. There's still no word on why exactly this message is coming up on their pages. Some fans think it's a cool Easter egg to go along with what's happening in the group right now, while other fans wonder if the pages can be temporarily down while WWE fixes some of the updates to them. But things didn't stop there for the Wyatt Sicks. They took to their Twitter page to post a message on why Chad Gable's new faction isn't exactly a family. The Wyatts had this to say about that matter, quote, "A bond forged in the tears of the innocent is not a family. It's blasphemy," end quote. They posted that message alongside a picture of American Made that had the word repent on it. So Uncle Howdy is saying that any faction that's created and finds unity in the fashion of hurting the innocent is not a real family. This message right now is obviously intended for Chad Gable and the American Made, but at the same time, there's other factions right now on Raw that could also relate to this quote from the Wyatt Sicks. One choice obviously being the new Judgment Day. This new version of the Judgment Day did exactly what that quote from the Wyatts were talking about. Finn Balor's new group found unity and bonded through the innocent tears of Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley. But you gotta be a little careful there though, because that's not to say that Damian and Rhea are completely innocent. They've been the heels for the last 2 years and obviously inflicted a lot of bad pain and suffering to other superstars. But speaking strictly from SummerSlam 2024 onwards, you can argue that the new Judgment Day bonded through this torture of the innocent, Damian and Rhea. So it's just interesting to speculate about because that quote from the Wyatts could end up relating to other factions beyond American Made and could tease even more future feuds. The Judgment Day fits into that description. The Final Testament fits into that quote description, and even more groups as well. So that's something to keep an eye on because that quote is very important and could be setting up the foundation for the Wyatts' future feuds. Even long before John Cena announced his 2025 retirement farewell tour, Randy Orton was already very vocal about his desire to face John Cena one last time before they both hang it up for good. Randy's original vision for their last match together was a WrestleMania match with the WWE title on the line, creating a high-stakes match because either Randy is becoming a 15-time world champion or Cena's becoming a 17-time world champion. Just a big WWE WrestleMania championship match between two legends, with one of them walking out of it possibly the last world title reign of their legendary career. That was Randy's original vision and dream for the match, and now Randy's providing an update to that entire scenario. Randy Orton recently revealed in a conversation with Cody Rhodes that he did pitch this sort of idea to John Cena when he spotted him backstage at Money in the Bank 2024. Orton revealed that John Cena told him that he's never pitched anything to WWE's creative team in his entire career, and always just works with what they give him. Randy Orton related to that because that's what he does as well. Randy said that he's never really pitched anything to the writers and usually makes the best out of whatever they give to him. Randy even said that he asked Cena what his Money in the Bank promo will be about, but Cena didn't spill the beans early and told Orton to just wait and see. So Orton was having a conversation with Cena about setting up one last match, and then John Cena goes out there and announces a retirement tour. It was quite the moment for Randy Orton. He said that he thought John Cena would be around for as long as his body allowed him to, so the announcement was a bit of a shock to him. Randy said that Cena didn't promise him the final match, but basically said that if creative team finds a way to make it work and bring it to life, then maybe they'll have to find that final match. So even though it's not confirmed, and neither Orton or Cena will fully pitch it, it feels like one last meeting between the two of them has to happen during the tour. WWE has to be aware that the fans really want to see that matchup one last time, and they should absolutely have a way to make it happen during the farewell tour. Obviously, the biggest question here is if Randy Orton will get his original vision for the match, with the WrestleMania stage and the WWE title being attached to the final match between the two of them. That's what really is up in the air. Speaking of longtime dream matches being pitched by superstars, let's take an updated look at another one that's been talked about for a while. For the longest time now, Rey Mysterio has been very vocal about wanting a mask versus hair match against his son, Dominik Mysterio. Dominik and Rey have met in the ring a few times in both singles action and tag team action. Rey holds 3 total wins over Dominik Mysterio, 2 in singles competition, and 1 win in tag team action. Dominik holds only 1 win total over Rey, and that was from the tag team match alongside Liv Morgan. So technically, Dominik is still looking for that singles win over his father. Rey's pitch for their future 3rd singles match is the same match he's been hinting at for a while now, but with a new added twist. Before, Rey just basically wanted a mullet versus mask, but now that Dominik's mustache is really picking up some momentum and attention of its own, even getting its own merchandise. Rey wants Dominik to potentially put the mustache on the line as well. And Rey could really be onto something here with this idea, because it sounds pretty interesting no matter which direction it goes in. If Rey wins, he gets to embarrass Dominik Mysterio one last time, throw him down in a chair, and shave his beloved mustache off in front of a live crowd. But if Dominik Mysterio wins, he gets to unmask his father and keep the mask. A lot of fans have been wondering for years now if Dominik would ever wear the Mysterio mask. And well, this match outcome may be the perfect story for him to get the mask in his hands and parade around with it in his possession. So if WWE ever brings that vision and pitch from Rey Mysterio to life, that'll be great to see as well. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.